actually had a long conversation with Dr. Youssef Aburish in Gaza, who is the Minister of Health in Gaza. And he confirmed what you say, that they don't have communication lines now. There were rumors earlier today that Israelis had bombed the new big surgical block. That has not been confirmed. What is confirmed, however, is that they have abducted 10 medical doctors, 1 nurse, and 1 medical doctor was shot through the chest when he followed the orders to leave the hospital. He was later operated in another hospital. So the situation is extremely dangerous, and it's very dire, because what they had achieved now was to gradually reopen the medical functions in Shifa. So they had started gradually with daycare surgery, with the dialysis, which is badly needed, and other functions. So this new medical function of Shifa is not now lost. That means that the people in the north of Gaza have barely no medical services in hospital. And when you add to the fact that Nasser Medical Complex in the south, which is the second largest hospital in Gaza, is also, according to the Minister of Health, totally out of function. That means they have lost 2 very important hospital resources during these attacks the last few weeks. And for the attack on Shifa, we don't know how many of those who have been executed are actually patients or medical staff or relatives of patients or refugees.
We should say that the Israel Defense Force are putting updates out about the operations that are ongoing. They are talking about the fact that they eliminated, in their words, more than 50 terrorists at the hospital. They said that weapons storage facilities have been located, and they said they are operating while preventing harm to patients, staff and equipment.
Well, from the army and the government, who are known to be liars, I just have to say that, because I've been working with Palestinian healthcare since 1981, and it is a pattern of their attacks on the civilian society to attack primary healthcare and hospital healthcare and ambulances. There is no doubt about that. And when they attacked Shifa last time, there was no proof of any military activity in Shifa. And they don't need that excuse, because they've actually attacked almost every hospital in Gaza, including the Rantisi Oncology Hospital for children, the Turkish hospital for adult cancer patients. So all hospitals, and I just read the last WHO report, and they summed up 378 Israeli attacks on healthcare in Gaza from the 7th of October until the 12th of February. 378 attacks. And the latest Right to Health report that comes every year, which is WHO also, they summed up that during 2019 to 2021, there were 563 Israeli attacks on healthcare. So really, all these attacks that we have seen in Gaza on healthcare, not only hospitals, primary healthcare, ambulances, and as we know from the UN numbers, it's almost 400 healthcare workers who have been killed by the Israeli army. These attacks on healthcare are attacks on an immune part of society. Regardless of what else is happening, healthcare should be protected to have a safe place to go when you're sick or injured. And also, everyone has the right to be protected when you're injured, even if you're a fighter. So these attacks are very worrisome. I'm very worried that the EU, my own government also, and the UK government do not signal that there is a red line to how much harm Israel can exercise and how much destruction they can do to the Palestinian healthcare.